Hello, and thank you for joining me. My name's Arcadian, and this. Down. Down. Lay down. Sorry about that. And this is my uh,
I'm glad that
legendary
I'm finally traveling with
Skyrim
someone
survival
who
build.
seems competent.
Sorry that
My
I had to
last
cut the
trip through
video
the
short in
field
the
was trying
last
to
one.
track down two unfortunate
Unfortunately,
bandits.
my game crashed for some reason. So, what we did is we went ahead and came back to what we were supposed to do. After leaving Mazalft, I went up to Windhelm, took a cart over here to Whiterun Stables, took the horse Frost, and we went down to the Guardian Stones, got the Warrior Stone, and then came back up here to Tundra Homestead. So now I have Warrior Stone, we have Ancient Knowledge, and my friend
What's our
Teledrin
next move?
here has all of the goods
If it'll
from
help us get
Mazalft.
moving quicker.
So let's go
Sure.
ahead and grab all these, and then we'll count how many. Let's go through the list here. Grab everything that he has that is ours, and then we'll count how many dwarven metal ingots this gives me. I'm barely certain I hit everything that was there, so we're gonna have it all. There we go.
Lead on.
Very much overweight. 1,718 pounds. Holy crud. So we can turn all this into dwarven metal ingots right here. Oh, we're gonna have way more than I thought. Because I thought there was some of them I thought that gave you one dwarven metal ingot, but it looks like the majority of these give you three. Look at that, way more than I. Alright, pause the video, look in the, or put in the comments how many do you think we have. Give you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have 418 dwarven metal ingots. Holy crud, guys. That's more than we had in the original run through that we did to get our smithing up to where it is now. So that is huge. That will easily be enough dwarven metal ingots to get our smithing up to level 100. Now let's just hope we have enough bows to make it worth it. Okay, drop all of that. We also need, if we don't have enough bows, then we also need a bunch of iron. Okay. Drop all these filled soul gems. Keep the unfilled. Okay. We got some ingredients we can top off. Got some sale items we can drop off. Keep that. Keep those. Drop that. Drop that. Keep those. Those. Okay, so the Falmer hardened helm go into there. Gold diamond necklace, gold emerald ring, silver amethyst ring. Keep that. Get rid of those. Mage's circlet can come down here. Okay. Dump off a bunch of non-necessary potions. We'll go ahead and dump them all, and then we'll just grab the ones that we want back. This way we can have our inventory as clear as possible. Scrolls go in here. Food. Eat 8 apple pie just to make sure that we stay well fed. Dump the rest of it off in here. Okay. We'll dump all the empty soul gems off as well. Yeah, I was gonna do League of Legends tonight, but we've got a storm rolling through, and I don't know how likely it is that we're gonna keep power, so I didn't want to dump into a big League of Legends game and then end up losing power. That's not nice to everybody else. Is that all we've got? It's not legendary. Yeah, we're gonna need to get iron. Lots and lots of iron. Yeah, that's not gonna be enough. It's not gonna be near enough. We don't have enough iron either. Okay. So, we'll do the ones that we can.
I'm glad that I'm finally traveling with someone who's seen Mac outbreak. Tackle him and some
Gets our smithing up to level 80. So we need, got 402, so we need at the very least maybe about 150 iron ingots. I'd say about 100 iron ingots ought to do it. When I through, I missed that that wolf group that was hanging out there. So I didn't even get all the leather from all them. That's sad. That's sad that we're losing all that. Okay. Yeah. These ones are good, so we'll just grab these. We can sell these back. Give a bunch of them
What's
over
our
to
next
Teldrin's
move?
Arrow.
If it'll help us get moving quicker.
Hopefully he can
Sure.
carry enough of them to lighten us up enough to where we can run. That's good enough.
Lead on.
Okay. Now we're going to go up here to White Run, and we're literally just going to save and reload and just take all the iron that we can get off of shoot. I forget her name. The blacksmith that's right up in the front. I'm just going to buy all of her iron and then sell her back bows and then continue doing that until we at least get 100 iron ingots. Yeah, my goal this time is to get I want to get our dragon bone weapons and our better bow. We also will need to fill up some grand soul gems. So today we be mammoth hunting, or this video I should say. We will be mammoth hunting. Once we get our Adrian, that's her name.
Got some good.
Adrian.
I don't claim to be the best blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Iron ore, iron ingots. We'll go ahead and grab some of these ebony because we're going to need them. We'll grab some of these leather because we're going to need them. Other than that, then we sell her back the bows until we get all of our money back.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Then you go F5. Let's go ahead and get our swords ready. F5 for the quick save.
Take pity, sir, and spare me.
Have you met?
And attack. Reload.
Cents for my supper is all I
And we're going to
Have
keep
you-
doing
I
this
helped my
until we
father
get
more-
our 100
Looking to
iron.
protect yourself or deal some damage?
F5, boom, gone.
You think all the finest weapons and armor?
Doesn't look like
I
much.
don't care about weapons.
Now, black line on the other hand.
I just want iron. And leather. Can't remember if we need any of these, but we'll grab them just in case.
I'll take my leave then. Yes? The finest weapons and armor. Until next time. finest weapons and armor.
That ought to be close to the 100 that we need. 85 plus 17, we're right there. Cool.
Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Go ahead and sell back to her. I don't care about selling over. It's fine. We are 75 pounds overweight, and Teldrin Sarah has no carry weight left.
Welcome to blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Take all of his ebony ingots. Might as well go take those. Take these, take these. We're just gonna load ourselves up with whatever he's got that we could possibly need.
Good. Doing business with
So
you.
408. Hopefully there's a fairly good unenchanted crossbow up here. And then whatever's left of these dwarven bows, we're just going to stuff into a barrel. We really don't need to keep them to sell because we've got plenty of money and we've got plenty of stuff back at home still to sell.
I've got just what you need.
Okay, let's see here. Crossbows. It's got a glass crossbow. Orcish crossbow. Ooh, Stahlrim crossbow. I like that. Is there like an ebony crossbow? I don't know much about this creation club. Imperial 68, I don't like that. Glass is 85. I wonder if there is an ebony crossbow. Give me a second. We might reload his inventory. Okay. So there is an ebony crossbow. However, I kind of like the Stahlrim crossbow better. Let's grab it. It's unenchanted. We can't use it yet. That's crazy. Playing a build to where I'm starting to see glass armor. As for bolts, steel bolts do 10 damage. bolts do 14, so we'll grab those.
Thank you very much for your business.
Okay. We'll reload him once just to make sure.
Never should.
Just to see what he's got.
Hag Raven, or what are you hunting? Never mind. I don't want to know.
This time he doesn't have anything. He's got glass arrows. No bolts. Oh yeah, he does. No. No bolts, no arrows, nothing worth taking. Okay.
Farewell.
What's our next move?
Trade some
If
things
it'll
with
help
you.
us get moving.
Yeah,
right
let's
behind
take
you.
all of his
If it'll help
enchanted
us get
dwarven
moving
bows.
quicker. Sure. Right behind you.
Put those in here. There we go.
I don't claim looking to protect yourself or deal some damage. Don't forget to check
Okay.
inside.
Yeah, we've got plenty of stuff now that we don't need to worry about it. We got plenty of iron now. We should be able to get our smithing up to level 100, no problem. I don't think that there is a dragon bone crossbow. That would be kind of cool if there was. But I don't think so. So we're just going to take what we got. What is our conjuration sitting at? 82. Gonna level up so slow. Okay, let's... They can put all this extra... Some dwarven bows. level up. Don't need to get it right now. I'm going to switch over to my controller because this is so much easier on the controller. Now we could go get the skill books to get the last couple levels, but we've got the dwarven metal ingots, we've got the bows, we might as well just go ahead and finish it out. There it is. We now have level 100 in smithing. And then all of these extra dwarven bows and dwarven... Oh, what was in the barrels? I forgot. No, we didn't stuff anything in the barrels. No biggie. So all these extra dwarven bows and dwarven metal ingots we don't need anymore. They have served their purpose. There we go. Lots and lots and lots. Now, let's go get an hours of rest, or 2 hours of rest, be refreshed, and start working on our axes. Point the stamina. Guys, we have finally hit it. We now officially have level 100 in smithing and have the ability to make our dragon armor. Once we get a few more dragons under our belt, we'll be able to make up our dragon scale armor. With 14 dragon scales, I don't think we're going to have enough to be able to do it yet. But we're going to be able to get a start. We might be able to make a couple pieces, and then we'll just store it up in the house. Dragon. That's awesome. Oh wow, you can make heavy armor dragon too, even though you're only going up the light tree. Wow, I didn't know that. I thought you had to go up the... Huh. Okay, so, not the battle axe, we want the war axe. Dragon bone war axe. Let's get 2 of those. And then with what's left, let's see here, we could actually probably do a full set. Helmet. Oh, nope. Gauntlets. We're missing iron. That's all we're missing. It's iron. If we can get iron, then we can finish off the set. So for now, I'll drop these in here. We'll keep those. Drop those, drop that, drop those. Oh, we have iron. And we have just enough too. Okay. We're gonna have our full set of Dragonscale armor right here. That's awesome. Grab those.
I'm glad that
Should be
I'm
everything
finally
we need.
traveling with someone who seems competent. My last patron was killed trying to tackle an entire fort of bandits alone.
So we've got the gauntlets. Make sure. We got the helmet. I think we got the helmet and the gauntlets. Yeah. Helmet, gauntlets. Okay. So let's get our boots. Oh no, what are we missing? Leather strips. We can do that too. Dragonscale armor. That gets us our full set of Dragonscale armor. As you can see, the Dragonscale armor is at max warmth rating, so we no longer need the fur or the Forsworn, because they do it all in one. Also, we are looking cool. It definitely fits the aesthetic. It fits the build idea that I have for this. And the Dragonbone War Axes. That is awesome. So, now, the armor rating. Because these aren't rated, or these aren't picked up at all. So if you look, the fur armor Forsworn, that gives me 255. The Dragonscale only gives me, it gives me 260. So it's already gives me plus 5 more. However, we can take that a step farther with these 4 Dragonscales. We might as well go ahead and do it with the 2 Dragon Bones. Before we do that though, let's make us a smithing potion. We can always make these bigger. Now that we're not wearing all of our big one-handed apparel. What's that give us? Dragonbone War Axes do 40. With our silver necklace and silver ring, the Dragonbone War Axes do 76 apiece. We want this. We want... It is Blisterwort. We'll take 2. Then Glowing Mushroom. Before we do this portion though, let's go ahead and sort out our gear here. Take that off there. This was our, actually, our tier 2 was going to be right here. So that was this, 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 and this. That was our tier 2. And we'll go ahead and give him that and that as well, because that was all part of the tier 2. So tier 1, tier 2. I don't know why these keep going like that. Okay. There we go. We'll put a full set of fur on here, as we did wear a full set of fur. Yeah, there we go. Tier 1, tier 2, and a full set of fur. Have a gold diamond necklace and a gold diamond ring in here, if I'm not mistaken. But first, this. We have to keep that. potion. 72% better. That will more than legend. Like, we're already going to legendary it because of our level, but that will more than legendary it. Our gear is going to be super strong now. Okay. So before, armor level 215 from 130 215. That's before the potion.
I'm glad that I'm finally
Boots.
traveling with someone who seems
80.
my last
Gauntlets,
break
80.
was trying to tackle an entire fort
Helmet,
of
98.
bandits alone.
That is enough to hit full damage reduction when it comes to physical damage. However, we're completionists. Boom. 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 Now, look at our armor rating. 585. That is 80% damage reduction. I think the highest, or to hit 80% damage reduction, you have to hit like 560. I think that's the maximum. So now we are full damage reduction. And while we're here, let's get our axes up and going. 93, that's without any enchanting done. So without any enchanting done, our axes are already better than our bound swords were. All right. There's that. There's that. Ooh, I didn't think about the Stallroom crossbow, but I don't have any anything Stallroom for that. Next up, we've got a couple grand soul gems that we can use already. Let's go ahead and get those on. But before we do any major enchanting, I want to get our... How do I want to do this? Yeah, let's do it this way. We're gonna make some smithing and enchanting gear. First, before we do that, let's grab some food. Those, we won't need those. Grab those. We'll buy some more food while we're up there. Okay. We are gonna go first off to Whiterun. And we're gonna hop a carriage. And we're gonna go up to Solitude. In Solitude, there is a store called Radiant Raiment. You can go in there and you can buy clothes. In there, we're going to buy a chef's hat, a chef's tunic, a pair of gloves, and that should be it. Then we're going to leave from Solitude and we're going to go up to Solstein because there is a regular base NPC that we can kill and get the Dunmer boots. And it doesn't, as far as I understand, it doesn't take away from any quest line that we will be doing in the future. So we can appropriate the Dunmer boots, get all the chef's stuff that we're going to need, and then that way when we get back we can enchant the Falmer helm, the chef's hat, the chef's tunic, the gloves, a ring, a necklace, and the boots with fortify smithing and fortify alchemy gear. That will be our new crafting gear. Now we're only going to give them baseline and enchantments. We're not going to boost up the enchantments on those at all, besides baseline. So it will be 25% per item, but that's still a good chunk of what we're going to need. That's a good way to keep it from being like overpowered, but still helpful enough.
If you're looking for a challenge,
If it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood? Take a look.
I'm going to grab whatever food I can from her. Apple pie, cooked beef, chicken breasts, salmon steak, seared slaughterfish. Yeah, that's good enough.
Need anything else? Just let me know.
We should be good on restfulness. We'll be able to get some more once we're up in Solitude. Go ahead and eat this food. I'd also like to get my alchemy up to 100 while we're at it. I think we have enough ingredients to be able to do it. So that's also a partial goal. That part I will be doing off camera, because what I'm going to be doing is basically a Skyrim calculator, or a recipe calculator.
Where do you want to go?
It takes a little bit of time, but it will allow you to
Climb and back, and we'll
use
be off.
all these kind of junk ingredients that we don't
Solitude?
typically use, and then
Beautiful
turn them
old city,
into
capital of Skyrim.
the most expensive
Sure you already-
potions that you can make based off of your the list of ingredients you have. And as for ingredients, we have a bunch. So, speaking of which, while we're here, we'll go ahead. Actually, we can go ahead and grab these. And then while we're here in Solitude, I can show you where there's a bunch of hanging moss you can get right here in Solitude. Solitude's good for hanging moss anyway, but there's a bunch of them that you can steal here. And we can get our alchemy up to level 100. Trying to think, with alchemy up to level 100, we still won't have the perk points we need to meet the goal. The big overall goal, because we need to get our conjuration up to level
if you need a good rumor or
100,
two,
so we can.
welcome to the winking. Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
Grab out whatever food he has. Okay, rent a room for the night.
Well, as it turns out, I had a pet skeever when I was a boy. Traders, civil wars. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. This way.
Sorry, my throat's still very sore, especially from like the live stream that I did earlier. My voice is almost gone. I did live
me know
stream
if
for
there's
4
anything else you
hours earlier today, so I may not go a full, like, 2-hour video on this. In fact, I most definitely won't go a full 2-hour video on this, but we'll at least get some of the stuff. First off, before we go to Radiant Raiment, let's go ahead and collect all the hanging moss and ingredients that we can get from here. There's a bunch.
Mind yourself in my city, friend. This here
Grab these. Grab those. There's hanging moss up here.
Solitude, home of the East Empire Company.
Oh.
Heartless bastards.
Lots and lots of hanging moss all over this place. Solitude is one of the most rich in hanging moss, city-wise, obviously. Markarth is a close second, I believe. But there's a building in Solitude that makes it even just over and above literally anywhere. It's the largest concentrated portion of space that you can get the most hanging moss. I know I'm missing some. I'll go back and get it. I try to get down this line here first. There is some hanging moss that you can't pick up, and it's not in this grouping. It's over in the other grouping. I believe you can't reach this one unless you're on this. You have to like jump from the wall to be able to do it. Still can't get it. That's okay.
They say the college has been snooping around Sarthon. Mages and Nefarious group? No good.
Solitude is also a good place for lavender as well, which is another one of the ingredients we're looking for. Not just hanging moss, but lavender. There's a bunch of lavender all up and around Whiterun, as well as blue mountain flower. So we will probably be getting what we can of that as well. And if we can get, if instead of doing a targeted, or instead of doing a mass, like, a mass crafting, if we can do a targeted crafting and still get as much leveling as we would in mass crafting, we'll do that way. What I mean is instead of crafting all of those ingredients and putting them into the recipe finder and dealing with all that, which I would most definitely probably do either paused camera or off camera completely. The other option is to take all this hanging moss, get a bunch of blue mountain flower and a bunch of lavender, and then just use that to craft a whole heck of a ton of conjuration potions that will level us up fairly quickly. Not as fast as some other methods, but still fairly quickly. Thistle is basically useless for what we're doing, but it's there. We might as well grab it. See if I can get these. I can't usually get them. If it's there staring us in the face, we might as well go ahead and grab it all. I think I already went back in here. Nope. Okay.
So,
That is a majority of the ingredients that are like just out in the open that you can take. 20 mountain flower, 19 hanging moss, and then 12 lavender. That sounds great, except if you come over here to this side, go down here towards the catacombs. Clear out a couple skeletons in here, and if you look, all this hanging moss, even though it's marked steel, the dead don't seem to care whether you take it or not, so they don't send like hired thugs at you or anything. So clear out these skeletons real quick. There's 3 of them. And then you can literally just go through and harvest all of this hanging moss. We had 19 before we came in here. Let's see how many we get. Some of these slots have doubles. Some of them have even triples. And it does count as items stolen, like they will be taken from you if you get caught by like a guard or something like that. But like I said, like apparently the dead don't seem to care whether or not you take them because they don't like send hired thugs at you, which I would have always thought was funny. Is like, well, okay, well, I took them from a crypt. They were all marked steel in the crypt. But like there's no crypt keeper that comes after you, nothing? That's not all of them. There's still a couple more around these edges here. Okay, but wait, there's more. All right, and moment of truth. We have 91 hanging moss. It's the highest concentration of hanging moss anywhere in Skyrim. Let's go ahead and grab these ingredients. We might as well, they're just laying here. There we go. believe that's all of them. Yep. So, big ingredients run right there. 19 lavender, 26 blue mountain flower, 91 hanging moss. Like I said, I can gather all the ingredients up and around Whiterun. And we will have enough, we should have enough ingredients to push our alchemy up to level 100 as well. After doing that. Flower here. But why not take it a step farther? We've got a ton of usable income.
If you were there for Rogvir's execution.
I don't care about
You
that.
look like an adventurous one. I bet we're kindred spirits, you and I.
You.
You're a traveler, correct?
I don't care.
It's good to see. Take a look.
Ingredients. Buy them all. In case we have to take this route, we have the...
Places to go.
We'll have a bunch of just random ingredients to turn into random potions.
Spare some. Can you spare us some?
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Let me know if you see anything you like.
Come in here, talk to this
Divine's
lady.
blessing.
Come on, let me through.
Hello, I'm Gisley.
Nope, not
But
her.
you can just call me Erica's sister.
Where's she at?
Everyone
There she
does.
is.
Oh, what a lot. Breeches, gowns, clothes for any occasion, really.
Okay, for her, we want chef's hat, chef's tunic. We want gloves. That's really all we need from her. I don't see anything else that really piques my interest. Yeah, nothing. Okay.
We'll speak
Finally.
again later, if we must.
That gets everything that we need from them. The only thing that we're missing is the Dunmer boots.
The winking skeever's got warm beds and cold mead. You look like you could use both.
Or Dunmer shoes, sorry.
Need a ride?
Like to hire your
Where
carriage.
do you want to go?
Let's go to Windhelm.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Solitude,
Couldn't
home
ask for
of the
better.
East Empire Company. The heartless bastards.
No Khajiit, so we're gonna go into Windhelm.
What do you need?
I lived in the Grey Quarter of Windhelm for years.
Should probably eat because we are very hungry.
Bitter and dumb. Let's be done here.
Our hero claims a warrior's heart.
I still
Got some
can't
fresh
believe
baked.
Isabella's
Let's
gone.
sate that
She
appetite.
was such a helpful young lass.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Enjoy your stay. And don't break nothing.
Believe the Dragonborn comes. It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's foes.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Beware, the Dragonborn comes. For the darkness has passed, and the legend yet grows. You'll know the Dragonborns come.
Now more than ever, the world needs tales of heroism.
I lived in the Grey Quarter of Windhelm for years. It's a wretched place full of bitter dunmer. Let's be done here quickly.
I made my fortune as a sea captain.
I'd travel more, but who wants to deal with all the soldiers?
Horses. All day long. Do you have any idea how dull horses are?
What is it? Dragons?
If it was dragons, I would have taken care of it already. I don't know why it came this way. Oh well. Should have came out through the docks, but it's okay. I was busy reading.
Seeking passing. Well, I get load up, and we'll get underway.
Northern Maiden, ship shape, ready to go.
Okay, now. It's daytime, so I don't know how well this will work. It's not there. It's not. Can't remember which one it actually is.
Welcome to Raven Rock, Traveler.
That guy there.
Could I interest you in any fine ash-grown food?
Looking for any potions? Ingredients?
So,
Alchemical supplies?
obviously you can't kill him during the daytime like this. It will be very bad for you if you do. So we're gonna have to wait.
To watch when a man like you walks by.
I don't like doing this because we're gonna be fairly tired.
Anytime you want to head for Skyrim, I'm right with you. I've spent enough time on Soulstarn to last a lifetime.
Whoever goes in there, it looks like she's gonna go in there. Food. Rests. Let her go in and then we're gonna sneak in behind her. Ooh. I think actually that might be the one we want to do.
What's our next move?
Wait
You're
here.
going ahead without me? Suit yourself.
Guard over inside and not be detected. We're fine. Okay, we don't want to quick shave. Do that where no one can see us. Grab the Dunmer shoes. Don't need the Dunmer outfit. As long as no one's inside, no one knows we committed the murder.
You ready to get going? About time. Let's go.
Okay. Not very morally correct, but we need the shoes, man. What are you gonna do?
Thinking. Can't say I'd mind. Get yourself settled then.
Alright, going back to Skyrim. Now we're gonna go back to our house. And then we're gonna go, actually, depending on how tired we are.
Passage, talk to Captain Giallo.
Okay. We're fairly tired, so we're gonna rest. Actually. We'll freeze to death before we get back. How did you die? That's weird.
Horses, all day long. Do you have any idea?
The armor is looking good. It'll be nice once it's fully enchanted.
I can take you to... Where do you want to go?
Back to Whiterun.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. Little snow will never stop me. Don't worry.
Dwarves, wares, and women.
We're going to be cold and very tired once we get here. Let's go get the Thief Stone. So now that we're wearing the full armor set, we'll still probably use the Lord Stone after we get all the leveling and everything done. I am not, because I don't have any enchantments on this, I'm not ready to take on a dragon. Especially that looks like a blood dragon. Let's see if we can just try to speed past him and not actually fight him. So yeah, we're still going to use a Lord Stone because we're obviously not all the time are we going to be fully armored. We are a werewolf. We are a werewolf, by the way. If this is your first video, we are a werewolf build. So we will still use the Lord Stone, if not just for the magic resist. We're going to use it for the extra armor in our werewolf state. We're going gonna sleep up here at Riverwood. Just get a couple hours. And then we're gonna walk back to the house and collect all the Blue Mountain flower that we see.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
You're that visitor. Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Oh, it's not that one. So yeah, sleep for 2 hours, get refreshed. So yeah, the Lordstone will give us a little bit more base armor. Once we get all of our leveling done, it will give us a little bit more base armor in our werewolf state. Kind of wish that the Salmon Row had respawned, because that would be the best way to get our alchemy leveling up, is water breathing potions. But that's okay. Thief Stone. I've also considered taking and going to get Soul Trap and like killing an animal and just soul trapping it over and over again to get our conjuration up to level 100. But it seems kind of cheap to do that. Granted, we're no longer going to be really in the conjuration part of the build, so getting the perk points back would be worth it. But I did say that that we wouldn't be using any glitches, even though the devs kind of said that that's not necessarily a glitch. That was something that they wanted in the game. So, kind of like the follower coin glitch is actually not technically a glitch. They wanted that in the game as well. At least the devs have said that way. Now the unofficial Skyrim patch people have disagreed. But the devs have blatantly said that wasn't a glitch. That was something that they had in there for a reason, or specifically for a reason. So I don't know. I'm still up in the air about it. I could do it.
I know it's what everyone says.
I mean, it's only 20 levels of conjuration. It's not crazy amount, since we're pretty much done with conjuration at this point. That would get us to level up, but I don't know. I don't even have the fiery soul trap to put onto these Dragonbone weapons yet, so I may just end up continuing on with the bound swords. Because we're going to have to go clear a dungeon to get the fiery soul trap. Which, actually, that's something we should probably do this episode. Or not this episode, but before we enchant these swords. But for right now, I'm just getting my enchanted armor and stuff, and my alchemy gear, alchemy and smithing gear. Okay. Now, we do not have the soul gems necessary to enchant these, so that's what we're going to do next. Let's go kill ourselves some mammoths. We have those. That's 4, but that's not going to be enough. Put our alchemy gear in here. And then our soon-to-be alchemy gear will also go in here. So that will be Forsworn Hearted Helm, a chef's hat, chef's tunic, a regular silver ring, a regular silver necklace. That will be my new alchemy gear. Now, we need to get ready to take on, I knew it would respawn. Get ready to take on, let's see here. We'll just grab the Forsworn gauntlets actually, because the rings don't do us any good. The necklace and the ring are only when we want the archery. Oh. No, I didn't mean to drop those. Where did the necklace go? There, meant to put those in there. Okay. For this portion, it is the bound bow is the weapon of choice. No poisons. We will, however, put on the Forsworn gauntlets to give our bound bow a little bit more damage. We will need to grab the empty grand soul gems. Go ahead and take them all. I don't think we'll fill them all up, but we might as well have them all. Okay. No horse. I don't want him getting involved. First place that we're gonna hit. There should be 4-ish mammoths that we can deal with in this area. There's 2 in this camp, and then that I know of, or yeah, there's 2 in the giant camp, and then there's like 2 that if you're careful you can get to. The big thing is that we have to deal with the giants first. Or we should have, actually we'll have to deal with all the giants first. So before we take or tackle them, we're going to drop these grand soul gems into the chest. The empty ones into a chest. So that we can kill the giants quickly. This should help us get our archery up to 100. I don't know if it'll be enough to get our archery all the way to 100, but it should get us fairly close. Okay, so yeah, 2 giants, 1 mammoth, and the other mammoth is hiding back there. We don't have the slow potions to tackle the giants with, so we kind of have to play it smart and don't let the giants like right up on us. I don't think, even with everything, I still don't think we can take a giant hit. Grab that, grab that. Let's drop the empty grand soul gems in here. We don't want them to be filled up with giant souls. We technically have Dragonscale, but we don't necessarily need him. running us down. And we've got the ire of the second giant as well, so. Thankfully, our level is high enough to take these guys out fairly quickly. Grab the giant's toes while we're at it. That will help with the leveling that we gotta do later. Giant number 2. He took out a flame astronaut. He will run us down. I do want to see if we can actually take it. I doubt it. Oh wow, we can actually take a hit from a giant. Holy snot. We are beefy. Okay, 2 giants down. Now the mammoths are free game. Grab the giant's toe from that. The mammoths are far enough separated that we shouldn't have to worry about them. Tagging each other along. Grab this. And let's get started. Actually, before we do that, they're getting close to each other now. They might aggro. Yep, all 3 of them aggroed. Not good, not good. Yes, focus on Pelvincero. How am I missing him? The freaking mammoth. He's stuck by the tree, that's awesome. That will make this part easier. Stay stuck on the tree. One down, Grand Soul taken. Whee! 2 more. Gotta be careful. Chasing us. They're both chasing after us now. Coming hard. Down. Let's work on number 3. Down. That is 3 filled Grand Soul Gems. That gives us a grand total of 7 filled Grand Soul Gems. We can do better. I didn't realize I had a Greater Soul on me. There is a giant and 2 mammoths right over in this direction. First, let's drop that soul gem, empty it out. I believe that still works. Yes, cool. That way we can fill that up with the grand soul that we get from the giant over here. He is usually right Oh, there they are. Giants over that way. Oh. Really? You would. I had a petty soul gem already. Oh, there's another one. Where are you at, sir? There you are. Cool. He killed it before I could, so don't have to worry about it wasting the soul gem. Let's heal up. We are going to anger all of these guys at the same time, unfortunately. But, ooh, there is a simple... Ooh, no. There we go. There is a simple thing that we can do that will lock. I don't know how well that will work with Dragonscale with me, to be honest. Sorry about that. We'll have to see. With Dragonscale with me, I think it actually will kind of throw a wrench into... Try to take this giant out. He keeps accidentally dodging my arrows. Off of him. More so want the giant's toe off of him. Now we start focusing these mammoths. We are the orc version of Legolas. Alright. That's enough to get us started. And we leveled up our archery to 79. Now we can head back. Now, we have enough gold that we could have just bought Grand Soul Gems, but I figured if we can level up the archery and get the Giant's Toes, why don't we? The giant's toes will make for helping us get better potion making ingredients. So there's benefit in grabbing them as well. Which, speaking of, we can go over to the side here and we can just cut up the roadway. And we can collect all of the lavender and the mountain flower on the way.
I'm glad that I'm finally traveling.
Because that's what we're really going to need for... That's what we're really missing for the blue mountain flower, lavender, and potion, and blue mountain flower, lavender, and hanging moss potion is really just lavender and blue mountain flower. We've got a ton, and I mean a ton of hanging moss now. So just grab whatever we see. If it's purple, we grab it. Unless it's purple mountain flower, in which case we have plenty of those. I'm also going to make a quick detour into Whiterun and grab all the lavender and blue mountain flower out of there. It should only take me a couple minutes, so I'm fairly practiced at it. So I'll knock this out real quick, and then I'll be back. So yeah, I realized that I have already grabbed the majority of all of the Blue Mountain Flower and Lavender and Whiterun. It was like episode 1 or episode 2 that I did that, and I've not been far enough away from Whiterun since to allow them to respawn. So... there wasn't much to grab. There was literally like one Blue Mountain Flower plant. So now we will just walk back to the house. There's got to be at least some lavender that we've missed. I know there's a couple up here behind Hunting Briar Meadery that we couldn't have gotten. Surely. Looks like we might have gotten them as well. Oh, nope, there they are. Hey, 2 plants is better than nothing. Make that 3. There'll be some more lavender up this way, so we'll run past the house for a second. Ooh, there's revelers. It's about freaking time. I mean, we don't really need to talk to them now, because...
Yes?
Well, we might as well,
Hey,
since
friend.
we've been carrying around this honey brew mead
but you look
with us
tired.
for like...
Come, share a bottle of honey brew mead with me.
No, we don't
Cheers,
have
my
it
friend.
today.
May your adventures
The
find
one
you
time I didn't have it with me, they're here. Ugh. because I dumped all my food off at the house. So sad. It's alright, we really don't need the charmed necklace anyway. We've got... I'll deal with these guys. F5 so we don't accidentally hit the guard.
This ends.
There has been talk amongst the gods that you are Dragonborn. But such a thing, surely that's impossible.
Cicero. Okay, well, I mean, it's not as many as I was hoping to have at this time, but it's alright, we're okay. We should have plenty for our purposes. Let's see here. Hanging Moss 91. Lavender 41. Oh yeah, we should have plenty for our purposes. 35 Blue Mountain Flower. I'm going to end up going another 2-hour video. That means that would put about 6 hours of Skyrim play today. I think I'm taking a break on Skyrim tomorrow, and I'm just going to play League a lot tomorrow. I don't want to burn myself out on this character. League also doesn't take nearly as much commentary. Obviously, oh no. My power just flickered, so just in case, quick save it here. Okay, that's a bunch. Oops. Poisons. Let's get refreshed. Make up our enchanting gear. Or sorry, our alchemy gear. Leave these in there. Not gonna worry about making up an enchanting potion. 18% is still not enough to really worry about it. So, just to show, first of all, apparel. We can wear. Oh no, it doesn't work hat and helm. Oh. Okay. We can still fix that. We can get a circlet. Instead of the chef's hat, we've got some silver sapphire circlets that we can use. No, it's not doing that either. Why is that not working? Huh. Okay, well, since it's not working, don't need the helm. We will use the circlet instead of the chef's hat, though. We'll keep the chef's tunic. We're gonna put the Dragonscale armor down here for now. We'll put it on this so this will stop duplicating. There we go, put that there. And put these there for now. Get those out of our inventory so that we don't accidentally enchant those. Okay. So, item. Just to make sure we got everything equipped and ready. Let's go ahead and drop these. Not worried about that one. Okay, put everything in there. Okay. Now, we are wearing gloves, necklace, ring, circlet, shoes, and tunic. The shoes act like a chest enchantment, so we will be able to put smithing on the shoes as well. Fortify smithing. And nothing else really matters. The second enchantment on this doesn't really matter, so we'll just go health. There we go. The shoes do the same thing. Fortify smithing, fortify health. And then we'll rename these to match the tunic. Chef shoes. Nope. Dang it, if you take that off, that takes away the name. I didn't know that. That went correctly, yes. Both of those are smithing. Next, circlet is alchemy. And we'll go magicka. Why not? The other ones were health. And then we'll rename these to Chef's Circlet. Then the gloves, we can do both alchemy and smithing. Rename these to Chef's Gloves. Necklace. We can do alchemy and smithing.
Nice place you have here. I never knew you were so
Oh, nope, nope, nope.
wealthy.
Name this the same as, you guessed it, Chef's Necklace. And last but certainly not the least, smithing, alchemy, and name this the Chef's Ring. Now we've got a full set of chef's gear. Barrel. That does increased alchemy and weapon and armor smithing. So now that we've got this, let's come over here. We're gonna grab, how many giant's toe do we have? We've got 3. We're gonna grab 3 of those. 3 blue butterfly wings. And 3 blue mountain flower. Lavender. Got 67. We're going to take 60. Then we're going to grab 60 blue mountain flower. And 60 hanging moss. See where that leaves us. Salmon Row 3, we don't have. Oh yeah, we do have 2 Nordic Barnacle, 2 Salmon Row, and 2 garlic. I think let's see where that leaves us. Okay. Now, let's get this going. We are going to first eat because we are very hungry. That should take care of that. Okay. Or are we on? We're good on tired. Okay. Okay. We're gonna F5 for quick save. Okay, so I made a blunder, so good thing I quick saved. Reloaded the quick save. Because I did the wrong potions. Some of the wrong potions in the wrong order. There we go. Get the level up there. Garlic, Nordic Barnacle, and Salmon Row. And then these 3. $95. That's where I need to be. Okay. Sleep. yeah. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted.
Nice place you have here. I never... You were so wealthy.
Put all the chef's gear away. All the old alchemy gear we can put in here. Forsworn gear down here. Okay. We're gonna grab tier 2 for now. Until we can enchant our tier 3 armor and weapons, we're gonna stick with tier 2. Next up. So, okay, we're done. We're done for today. Let's take this perk point. I can put this perk point into alchemy. Get us 4 out of 4. Get benefactor. Or I could take the perk. Alternatively, I can take this perk point and put it into one-handed. Increase my one-handed damage to 100%. We're 2 levels away from there. We can put a perk point in there. There's so many places we can put perk points right now. I think alchemy is probably the best option. Benefactor. Alright, so we've got 2 things we're going to do next. In the next video, we're going to do an alchemy book run. The alchemy skill books. That should get us... Let me double check my math here. We're at 95 currently. So, skill books for the alchemy skill. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. There's 5. Okay. So yeah, we can get 5 skill books, which will level up our alchemy 5 times and get us to 100 in alchemy. Then we can look at leveling up my conjuration. We are going to do there is a dungeon right over here, just like right up here at the top of the lake up here. We'll move. It's like right there-ish, or up here-ish. And then right there in that dungeon, at the end of that dungeon, you get the Fiery Soul Trap enchantment, which is what we need for our axes. So we're going to take that out. Hopefully leveling up our conjuration while we do it. Whatever the case may be, after we take out that dungeon, if our conjuration is not at level 100, which it probably will not be, I am going to then go and do the soul trap glitch type thing to level up my conjuration to 100. That way I can legendary that skill and get those perk points back. So that's the goal for the next video. Once we get those perk points back, I can put those perk points into alchemy. It'll be let me see. It'll be 1, 2, yeah, all 3 of these perk points will go 1, 2, 3 and finish off our alchemy. So yeah, that's the goal in the next video. Once we do that, we'll be able to enchant our gear to the maximum, and I'll also smith them up to the maximum, because I'm pretty sure we'll get some dragons in the mix of all of that, so that we can smith and enchant our gear to their maximum strength. Once we have all of our enchanted and smithed gear to their maximum strength, we will also be able to make some of our final combat potions that will allow us to run through these last bits of the game. We need to finish off the Book of Love quest, so we're going to do that and get our magic resist from that. Once we get conjuration up to level 100, I will no longer need the mage stone, so we'll go up and grab the lord stone and we'll be set and ready for that. Yeah, and then we'll be able to run through the final aspects of this build. I mean, based off of all of that, we should be able to take on all the main story quest line, all of the Dawnguard DLC, and all of the Dragonborn DLC. So, with that gear, we will be fully set up and ready to go. So, okay. That'll be the end for this video. I appreciate you guys coming out and joining me. Sorry, like I said, my voice is getting real bad. I'm probably going to lose it by tomorrow. So there will be no Skyrim video tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be switching over and I'll be doing, if I get on at all, I'll be doing League of Legends, so that I don't have to worry about my voice so much. But for those of you who have joined me, thank you. I appreciate you. Please leave a like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. I know it's a lot of dry content these last couple of videos, but we're finishing the build. That's what matters. If you want to be a part of this and you would like to see better content, you would like to see better quality, please consider donating to me on my Patreon page. It's www.patreon.com/Arcadian. The majority of all proceeds will go towards upgrading my software and my hardware so that I can provide you with better quality videos. Don't feel that you have to. Literally, if you do, I appreciate you. Every little bit helps. But if you don't and you just want to leave a like and subscribe, that's fine too. I'm doing this for my fun, so if you guys are enjoying the content, that's all that matters to me. Alright, thank you guys. I hope you guys have a great night, and I will see you in the next one.